Well, welcome back. So today we're going to discuss a couple of images that I shot in Venice. It was around 2005 that I finally decided the time was right, the quality was right to go digital. So came away from film. I shot film for about 15 years, and I couldn't wait. The problem with me where I live is to get film processed. I did process some of my own film occasionally, but generally I use a lab. I was shooting transparency film for jobs, and that had to go to a lab. So to go to a lab was probably about an hour away, and then I had to wait. And if you waited, sometimes if you had a clip test, which was what we used to do, is maybe process just a small clip of the film. So you take the roll, you snip a bit off, you do a clip test in the processing, and you could fine adjust the processing if you needed. So if you did that, you then got to wait even longer for the rest of it to be processed with the adjustments you needed, or you had to post it in and wait days to get it back. So it was never ideal. So I ended up ordering all the kit. It wasn't a small investment. It was quite a lot of money to spend out on 2 cameras, lenses, and then you've got all the other stuff that goes with it, the computer, the extra hard drives, and all that business. So it was no cheap thing. But anyway, I did it. I was very excited. Got the cameras late November or early December, and I was just itching to get on a trip and go and sort of use all my new toys. So I remember saying to the wife about going to Venice. Should we go to Venice for a few days, and you can help me carry all the gear? Well, I didn't say that, but she knew what the score was. She wanted me, I wanted to get out and take pictures. But we went for 3 days. It was about a week or so before Christmas. All the decorations are out, and if you've never been to Venice, you really should. It is the most magical place, especially near Christmas. It's a unique place on earth, and everybody should take a visit. But personally, I wouldn't go in the summer. It's far too busy. But when we went, we got really lucky. The weather was wall-to-wall sunshine, very, very cold, but it was just amazing and magical. It was one big Santa's grotto, and a friend of mine who was a fashion photographer, or beauty photographer I should say, in Italy, he said to me, if you're rich in Venice, you're very, very rich. And you could see it. All the ladies were out in their fur coats and their diamonds, and as I said, it was just like one big Santa's grotto. It was amazing, to the point where actually I would love to go back, but I'm not sure it will ever better the experience we had when we went for the 3 days. So anyway, moving on to that, I went out one evening. I stood on the Rialto Bridge with my new camera and my tripod, and I wanted to get some pictures at dusk. And at that time of night, I've mentioned this in the last video, it is a magical time, as it's just sort of approaching night time. All the lights were on along I've got the name of the river now. Grand Canal. That's it, Grand Canal. All the restaurants along the Grand Canal all lit up. You could hear all the people chattering again, just like it was in Turkey on that image I spoke about. And it was just magical. And so I started to take a few exposures, and a lot of the gondolas were coming in for the evening. And I spotted this one coming across, and I thought it would make a great image if I could just get it in the right spot, which I did. And that was the image that this one here, called Evening on the Grand Canal. It was just a beautiful, beautiful memory of a great trip of Venice. I shot a lot more images over those 3 days, which at some point I'll show you. This next one was actually done. I actually turned away from this spot on the Rialto Bridge and went onto the other side of the bridge. And I noticed these 2 ladies chatting on the edge of the canal. And as they were chatting, and I was setting up my camera, this gondola approached to moor up alongside them. And this one, I always the story I tell of this one is it's like coming home from work, wherever you are, and putting up in the car, and you see your neighbour outside, and you go over and just start chatting to them about about your day and about stuff, and it's happening all around the world in their own way. And I just imagine these 2 ladies were just talking about their day and how it went, and just normal life in Venice. But I love again the lighting and the street lights, and the atmosphere is just beautiful. So these were one or two of my favourite images from that trip. I do have others. I mean, they're all my favourites in a way, but these two really stand out. Again, it's not just like the photographs; it's the whole memories of the atmosphere again that makes it really special. So that's the story of Venice for me.